Hi, welcome. As you guys are logging on here, feel free to start making yourselves comfortable. We'll be getting started in just a couple of minutes. Hi, welcome everyone. Whether you're joining us from YouTube, live, or in the app, welcome. We'll be getting started in just a minute here. So go ahead and start making yourself cozy. Hi, welcome. Thanks everyone for joining us here today. Welcome. Seeing everybody pop in here in the app. Give it just a couple more seconds. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Corene Summers, and this is our meditation class for stress and anxiety management. So this class is all about helping you find some ways that work uniquely for you to help you reduce your stress and anxiety. So over the 4 weeks, we have 4 parts to this course. And over the 4 weeks, we'll be diving into all kinds of different breathing techniques and meditation practices that can help you reduce your stress and anxiety. And most importantly, learn how to become a better friend to your challenges. I think it's important to remember that, when we're in a state of stress, we're not only experiencing a mental and emotional response, but we're also experiencing a physical response in our bodies. It's a hardwired physical response that causes you to tense up and tighten your muscles. It releases hormones into your body, speeds up your heart rate, halts digestion. All kinds of things are happening under the surface. And within seconds, the body's full energy potential is realized. So you can fight or flee from whatever the perceived danger is. The problem in our modern world is that this fight or flight response is being triggered from really common, normal parts of our everyday life. Technology, stressful emails or conversations, and things that we can't really escape in our day-to-day. Sitting for long periods of time at your desk, something else that creates tension and tightness in your body and further increases that kind of stress response that you may be feeling. So again, it's important for us to learn how to manage these things because they're not necessarily going away. Challenges and struggles are a natural part of life. And it's important for us to learn how to deal with them in a way that can fully support us in getting back to that state of balance. One of my favorite TED Talks I like to mention in this course is by an American psychologist named Kelly McGonigal, and she talks a lot about stress, making stress your friend. So she had done a ton of research throughout her career and was always telling her, clients as a psychologist, stress is bad for you. Stress is going to kill you. It's causing all of these terrible, physical ailments in your mind and body. And then realized later on in more of her deeper research that it was only people who thought their stress was really negative and going to hurt them or that it was more often people that thought that their stress was really negative and going to hurt them that were negatively impacted by their stress. And that those that learned and developed a more positive way of managing it and were able to see their challenges, and this is the important part, were able to see their challenges as new opportunities to learn and grow, were actually less physically and mentally impacted by that stress. So these two sets of people were maybe going through the exact same level or extremity in their challenges and their circumstances, but they were impacted very differently based on the way they were viewing these experiences. So this is something that meditation gives us. It gives us the opportunity to take a step back, to tune in and to what we're going through, and release some of the physical tension and the mental tension in healthy ways. One of the most useful tools here in stress relief is the breath. My number one top favorite, still top used today, the breath. So today what I'd like to do is take you guys through 2 different breathing techniques that can help you release your stress and anxiety during those stressful moments or moments of overwhelm in your day-to-day. So the other thing I really like about breathing practices is that they can be practiced anywhere, anytime. At work, if you're in your office and sitting at your desk, or even if you're in a meeting and there are other people around and you can't quite close your eyes, you can still tune into the breath as a way to release physical tension that you may be carrying in your body. So this is a really great basic method to tune in, calm your nervous system, and take that step back from your challenges, providing a sense of relaxation as well as a little clarity so you can return to whatever you're dealing with in your day-to-day, feeling more energized and prepared to deal with that challenge. So let's go ahead and get started with our first breathing technique. Take a moment to settle in wherever you happen to be in the moment. So whether that's at home and you have privacy, or you're at work right now, take a moment to just notice where you are, settling in to your seat, wiggling around just as I'm doing to make yourself comfortable. Take a big breath in to sit up tall through the spine, and then a big breath out to close your eyes and begin that natural shift inward. Relaxing your forehead, the space between your brows, relaxing your eyelids, relaxing your jaw, and letting your shoulders drop away from your ears. Take a few moments here to just notice very simply that you're breathing. Feel your breath flowing all the way into your body, filling your lungs and belly, and flowing all the way back out of your body as your chest and belly deflate. Breathing in a way that's comfortable and relaxing to you. Now I'm going to begin in a moment here to count the length of your inhale and exhale. Try your best to match the pace of my count, drawing out your breath longer and slower with each inhale and exhale. It's okay if you can't quite match my count, however. Don't force anything too much. let it kind of naturally draw out little by little as we continue. So breathing in, 1, 2, 3, and then pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, pause. A little longer now. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause. Continue here for a few more moments on your own. And if the count of 4 feels easy for you, you might even continue to a count of 5, 6, or even 7 on your own over these next few minutes. Try to stay fully present with the count of your breath, letting go of distractions or thoughts as they enter your mind. Coming back to the count, drawing out the breath longer and slower, little by little. Continue here for just a few more moments. Wherever you are, take one last big inhale, letting your breath rise all the way up to the top of your throat, holding that nice full breath in, and then letting out a big open mouth exhale to complete that counting breath exercise. Now totally releasing control, totally releasing tracking the breath or counting the breath, letting your body relax into a more natural, gentle pace of breathing. Keep your eyes closed as we transition into our next breath technique. I'm going to take just a few minutes here, moments here, and allow the breath to flow naturally, moving around in any way you might need to make yourself comfortable again. So revisiting the meditation posture, sit up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Relax the muscles in your face, relax your shoulders, and feel the lower body resting downward into whatever it is you happen to be sitting on. You can let your palms rest in your lap, hands rest in your lap, either palms down for grounding and stability, or palms open for more of a heart open, receiving practice. Tune back into the breath flowing in and out of your body. We're going to move into a breath awareness practice. So this simply means observing, noticing the different qualities of our breath as we're breathing, without controlling anything. Allowing yourself to be a witness to these inner workings of your own body. Begin with observing the feeling of your breath as it's flowing gently in and out through your nostrils. With each breath in and out, keep all of your attention on that feeling of the breath on the nostrils. You may experience a slight bit of coolness as you breathe in, and a slight bit of heat as you breathe out. Now continue your breath awareness, following the path of your inhale, observing the breath as it flows in through the nostrils, continuing down the back of your throat. Where does the air go next? Can you follow the path as it expands into your lungs, filling your lungs and belly? Notice all the places the air enters your body, staying fully present with that path and journey of each breath in for the next few moments. Feel your lungs expand and relax. Expand and relax. Allowing this breath awareness to deepen the feelings of relaxation you're experiencing. Now bring your attention to the exhale phase of your breath. Feel the breath traveling up and out, moving back out of your lungs and belly, up through the throat, and exiting the mouth. Keep your full attention with this exhale phase of your breath for just a few more moments. And now feel your breath as a whole. See how it flows like waves, all the way in, pause, and all the way back out, pause. Stay fully present with this gentle wave-like breath, soothing and nourishing your body, flowing all the way in, pause, and all the way out, pause. Feel the ease and steadiness of your breath. How calm and relaxed you feel. And take a moment to protect that peace. Feel it connected to your mind, to your body. Flowing through you just as your breath flows through you. From here, you can take as much time as you like with your eyes remaining closed to stay connected to that ease and steadiness in your breath. Always flowing, always there. Something we can always come back to in the moment by simply closing our eyes and taking a few moments to notice. When you are ready to exit your practice, you can take some deeper, bigger breaths into the belly to start that expansion of your body back into the physical space surrounding you. Moving in whatever way feels good. I always like, especially after a breath practice, to reach my arms up above my head and take a really big breath in through the chest and belly there with my arms lifted. And then exhaling, slowly releasing your arms to your sides as you open your eyes and return to the room. Welcome back.
Hi everyone, my name is Kruti Manyar from meditation.live. Hope you enjoyed the meditation. As you get settled back, please know that this is an interactive session, so we invite you to share your experience or ask us any questions that you may have. If you'd like to speak to us, you can click on the raise your hand icon and I'll enable your audio, or you can also submit your questions to the Q&A box. For those of you watching us on YouTube, please download the meditation.live app and you can ask us your questions in our class there.
Yes, thank you. We would love to hear from you, so please, as Kruti said, feel free to send us your questions, or if you'd like to just share something from your experience. I did want to mention too, I forgot to mention some of the different benefits of the two practices today. Both can be used for relaxation and to calm the mind and body. But the counting breaths and drawing out a long inhale is one very important thing I just wanted to mention as you guys are coming back and maybe coming up with some of your questions for us. So that long drawn out inhale gives the body enough time to transfer that fresh new oxygen into your blood, sending it to all the different areas of your brain and your body. And it also gives enough time to then transfer toxins and carbon dioxide out of the blood back into the lungs, where it can be expelled with that exhale. So that's one of the reasons we use those long, drawn out and slower controlled breaths as a form of stress relief. It's really a full body brain detox. So it's going to calm your nervous system, hopefully help you also release any tension or stuck emotions you may be feeling. I especially like to use that one if you notice you feel tense or tightness, like a churning in either your chest or your belly when you're stressed and anxious. These are really, really common feelings, especially in the belly. We actually have a lot of nerve endings and matter in our brain matter, even in our stomachs. And so this is one place that we really feel emotion. So using those long drawn out breaths can help you release some of those uncomfortable feelings that may be accompanying your stressful experiences in your life. So just wanted to mention that there.
Thank you so much, Corene, for that. We do have a couple of questions coming up here.
Great.
So Palak is asking, when we are meditating, what is the most important thing we should keep in our minds?
Great question. So as we're meditating, it's very common for thoughts or distractions, whether it's noises in the room you're in, or even sensations in your body, like an itch or a desire to move around. These are really common distractions that come up when we try to sit and be present with our breath or be present and still in a meditation. So you want to try to keep whatever the meditation is focused on in your mind. So whether that's the breath or the instructor is guiding you through some kind of imagery, you want to try to keep bringing your attention back to whatever's being guided at the time, again and again. So for today's practices, that was the breath. Anytime we notice our minds wandering, we simply acknowledge that our mind has wandered. We try to let that thought or distraction go. I like to use sometimes even a big exhale. We're trying to breathe it out or force that distraction out of your mind. And then shifting back to whatever, as I mentioned, the instructor's guiding you to do. So the breath is usually the best anchor for yourself to come back to the present moment. Since we're always breathing, it's something that you can always come back to. So that's also the reason we use this in the first stress relief class. It's the best technique, the most basic, and probably the one you will use the most throughout your life as a form of stress relief and something to pull you back into the present moment, whatever may be happening at the time.
Thank you so much, Corene, for that answer. We have another question here. Am I supposed to breathe into the stress or part of body?
Breathe into your body. So I do another meditation. It wasn't quite the language of this meditation, where you're breathing out your stress. So you're using that every exhale as an opportunity to breathe out your stress or breathe out your distraction. And every inhale as a way to draw in new energy, a new wave of calm, essentially new nourishment for your body. So that wasn't something that we practiced together today, but it's a really easy technique you can use for yourself. In the imagination, you just close your eyes and you exhale to breathe out whatever thought or stressful situation you may have. Try to imagine that thing releasing out of your mind and body with the release of the breath in your exhale. And then when you breathe in, you can imagine yourself drawing in whatever it is you want. If you want to feel calm in that moment, or you want to feel empowered, or that peace or calm or re-energized so that you can keep going throughout your day. So lots of different powerful ways to use the breath to your advantage. But in general, just to finish that answer to your question, we always breathe out stress, breathe in something nourishing, or breathing in that new energy to the different parts of your body.
Yes, that is so true, Corene. Sounds like breath is the most important thing in meditation. So talking about breath, even I have a question to ask you here. So when I was following your counting breath meditation, sometimes, I was not able to keep up to your count. And I felt stressed, more stressed because of that. So, what can I do?
Thank you. That's really good feedback. And I appreciate you sharing that. It is common with the breath counting. And that is why I mentioned at the very beginning of that it's okay if you can't quite make the count. The goal is to try to lengthen your own breath. So if your natural count is just a one in, one out, we try to lengthen it to two, and then to three, and then to four. So I try to offer it in the middle, roughly, and do your best to keep up, but it's important for it not to become a stress. Try not to let it become a stress in your mind that you're not keeping up. It's totally okay. It takes time. We actually, in the modern world, most people are only using about an eighth, 1/8, very small fraction of their breath capacity, breathing here in the chest and in the lungs. So it takes a lot of time and practice to start to breathe more deeply into your belly and to be able to extend your breath using the full capacity of your lungs. So for everybody here today, we have meditators in this platform that are at all different levels. And, if you're joining us live on YouTube, we're all at different stages of our practice. And, one of the most important things that meditation has taught me is to accept and not judge the self, to accept and love yourself no matter where you are in the moment and on that day. And know that on some days, you may be able to hold your breath to that full count of 4 or even 5 or 6. And on other days, depending on what you're going through, if you're dealing with some really stressful experiences and you've got a lot of extra tension or tightness in your body, on those days you might be down at a 2. And that is all okay. Be patient with the process and the journey, and know that, it comes in time.
Yes, Corene, those words are so motivating. I think the more important thing is to not give up. You can start with small counts, but it's good that you don't give up. Thank you so much, Corene, for that.
Yes, definitely. Don't give up.
Right, that's true. I think, Corene, that's all the questions or comments that we had for today. Yes, so
excellent. Well, thank you everyone for joining us and for sticking around through our discussion today. I really appreciate you guys coming back day after day to invest in yourselves and in this journey to, your own personal paths to growth. So let's take that last moment to bring our hands together, either palms together into namaste hands, an symbol of honoring and recognizing each other, Or you could also place your hands directly over your heart. One last moment to connect with yourself and your breath. Close your eyes and tell yourself, thank you, like you really mean it. Feel that gratitude and appreciation for your own self. Saying thank you, maybe even saying I love you, and namaste. Thanks again for joining us here today and investing this time in your wellness. We look forward to seeing you back. And if you happen to join us on YouTube today, make sure you download the app. We have tons of good on-demand videos there for you in addition to our live classes. See you guys again soon.